Hello and welcome back to Down Home Dietitian. Today we're going to be talking about one way to set yourself up for success when you're planning to make healthy changes to make them sustainable and keep that emotional momentum rolling. Okay, so you've decided to make some kind of healthy change. You're gonna exercise more, you're gonna eat more fruits and veggies, you're gonna hydrate better, or you're gonna start cooking your meals at home. Awesome, great. The next step is to come up with your plan A. This is usually as far as we get most of the time when we decide what we're gonna do with a healthy change. Plan A is our ideal. When the sky is blue and the birds are singing and all is right in the world, this is what we plan to do. So maybe that's making a home-cooked dinner from scratch. Maybe that is bringing a home-cooked lunch every day to work instead of going out. So that's plan A. That's the ultimate goal. Awesome. Now what you can do to set yourself up for some kind of emotional success is to, first of all, accept the fact that plan A is not going to happen 100% of the time. That is just a fact. Life is like that. Nobody's plan A works 100% of the time. So just accepting that on the front end instead of having that expectation for yourself is a good first step. Second step is come up with your contingency plans. So if your plan A isn't going to work, what are the reasons why? Maybe it's because you get home after work and you're too exhausted to make that home-cooked dinner. Or maybe it's because, darn it, you didn't have any leftovers from dinner to bring as your lunch from home, for example. Either way, we can really help ourselves with our healthy changes by thinking through those and having some contingency plans that are maybe not as optimally ideal as the plan A that we'd really like to strive for, but are still way better than, say, no effort towards a healthy change at all. So let's say that your plan A goal is to make your dinners at home. But goodness gracious, one day you come home and you just do not have the energy in you. Don't worry about it. Happens to everybody. If you don't have a plan B, then your option is nothing or maybe ordering in, which by the way, there's nothing wrong with. But we want to make those choices intentionally because we want to eat out, not necessarily because our plan didn't work out. We can set ourselves up for success to have a healthy option that meets us in the middle. Maybe not as optimally awesome as our plan A would be, but also not just no plan at all. So plan B options might be something that is a freezer option that you can pull out that's a frozen pre-made meal that has lean proteins, veggies, and grains in it. It might be a frozen bag of steamer veggies and a can of soup, or something that contains the nutrition you're going for, plus maybe a little more on the processed side or a little bit more sodium, but it's certainly a nice middle ground between your plan A and absolutely nothing. Having that middle ground means that when plan A doesn't work, you can go to plan B and still feel like you're taking steps towards your health goal even when plan A doesn't work. And this is really key emotionally for feeling like we're being successful in making the changes we're trying to make. Because if your plan A doesn't work and you don't have a plan B or C, then suddenly you feel like you failed. You can't make plan A happen, which is not necessarily your fault. It happens to everybody. Life is going to get in the way of a perfect plan A. It just does. So having a contingency plan that's somewhere between plan A and nothing helps you know that you're still taking steps towards your goal. They just are not as ideal every single day because that's life. That's normal. It's okay. If your plan A is maybe to go to the gym and exercise more, you might have a plan B that is, oh shoot, I don't have time today, or I just don't have it in me to do a full workout, but I can do a 10-minute exercise video from home. These are the kinds of things where you can find something better than nothing kind of options to help you know that you can navigate more stressful times or busier times or just those down days and still make a healthy choice that requires minimal effort and is still heading you towards your goals. So So let me know in the comments some healthy change you'd like to make and an idea of a contingency plan you could put in place to make sure that you're setting yourself up for success both in practical, logistical ways and emotionally, to know that it doesn't have to be this all or nothing, I did plan A or I failed. That's just not reality. I hope this tip helped you. Thanks for watching. Click like if you liked it, click subscribe if you want to see more, and don't forget, healthy doesn't have to be hard.